Good evening, good day, good everything to everybody out there in the crypto world. It is 1:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1/9/2020. The market, BTC 79.25, ETH 139.47, XRP 20 cents. Almost, well, it's halfway there to 21. All right, in the last 24 hours, 5% down for Bitcoin, ETH 3.66. And then 4.38 down for XRP. And this is across the board. When you look at the coins, you see a lot of red. Oh yeah. Peppered in with a little bit of green and some small percentages. And you've got 208 or 206 for the market cap, and 21, almost, yeah, well, actually 21 billion for the daily. Now, when you look at what Apollo is doing, Steve made some comments in Telegram, on Twitter, and let's take a look and see if there's any effect. Because there's a lot coming this month for Apollo. A lot. I've been saying it for a month. Oh, look at that. 1.75% up for the 1 hour. 12.55% up for the last 24 hours. So you look at that, and the volume's up 2.2 million. The volume just 3 days ago was at 129, I think, to anywhere from that to 700,000, right, buoying back and forth between those two. And look where you are now. This is just the beginning for Apollo. When you look at that graph, just the beginning. Because when they come out with all the things, and we'll discuss them again in just a few minutes, big stuff. So let's get there and go to this. Okay, here's another tweet. Get ready. We will soon be releasing full details regarding our largest project yet, the accumulation of 4 years of R&D and one of the largest use cases in cryptocurrency. Exciting times ahead indeed, Johnny Dang. Okay, you better believe it. So that is big. And you've got this. The devs are back to work. A very good needed break and deserved break for the holidays. And then back to work yesterday. And you can see where they updated the atomic processing, new TV plot, and develop. And with this whole thing, when you look at some of the coding they have done, extensive. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps going down. When you scroll down, it just keeps going. Tons of work that they're doing right now. And the best devs in the world are there. Now you get to these companies hope to shine at the blockchain focused CES. When I was there was a ton of booths for blockchain. And there's a lot of different companies there. Of course, you got Samsung doing their thing, Hamcom, Redwood, Pundy X, SecureX, Social, PTE. You know, just go down the list. And these are just some, and there were more. Trust me on that. So good to see you there. Then you've got from magic internet money to digital gold. Has Bitcoin become a safe haven asset? Yes, it has. Basically, it is an asset. People look at it as being currency. It does that too, but guess what? It is an asset. It's going to be going up in value over the next year, 2 years, and 3 years. It's such a good thing that you can't beat it, really. When you have a low volume coin, number one, and then you have a lot of the coins been taken care of already, and people would, mined, archaic, but mined, okay? And then you have just that situation for the halving coming up. Yeah, there's a lot for Bitcoin that's just looking at the go thing, and that's cool. Now you've got venture investor is looking to buy Quadriga CX's creditors' claims. It's not done yet, but they are preparing for it, just like they do with other buyouts. Toys R Us and other ones, they took care of business and went in and bought basically the claims from the creditors. And why would they do that? Because if they've got Bitcoin and they want to get grab it. They will grab it and take care of business that way. It's a smart thing to do. You can now you can now buy, sell stablecoins on Canadian Bitcoin ATMs. Just keep your eyes open, look over your back. You just don't want to have too much going on in those ATMs without keeping an eye on what's around you. New York cryptocurrency sets to launch as lawmakers argue on 55.7 digital asset for New York, for the city of New York. Well, guess what? I'm going to read more into this. This is just popping, but they are introducing, from what you can see here, a bill that's called the Value Ledger, with a white paper and everything. So they are pushing it. Let's see what happens to it. They are talking like, in this article, they're talking like it's almost a done deal. But I'll have to research that a little bit more to see what's what. If New York does that, that is a big deal. It's going to wake up a lot of the U.S. to what's known around the world, what China's doing and everything that's going on there, and what Apollo's doing in Africa. Oh, look, what's that? Oh, let's get into that for a second. In fact, hold on one second. Africa.
Apollo and the Lesotho government to begin the design and development of solutions for a number of government systems and initiatives. This MOU is a historic achievement for the advancement of blockchain technology, making Apollo one of the first cryptocurrencies to achieve an MOU of this level with the government of a nation. Additionally, Apollo will be setting up exchanges and physical headquarters within the nation of Lesotho. These solutions can then be implemented into any nation, with Lesotho well established as a launchpad for the rest of Africa.
Apollo nuts, are you ready?
Apollo nuts have been waiting for quite a while to take off, and guess what? You've got things working right now with the CEX, which is your fiat gateway to the world, and especially in Africa, with the Africa currencies tied to it. That is going to be great. That fiat gateway is going to, all these, they're right now in Lesotho, Egypt, a lot of other, Zimbabwe. There's so many people into Apollo that are excited about Apollo. In fact, Zimbabwe's got to do something fast because they are collapsing. And so many people there want Apollo. So that's the thing. But anyway, you can now, soon enough, once the CEX goes in, you can buy with national or with currencies from Africa and around the world. And the DEX in its black mode, with everything there for the order banks and the candlesticks and everything, BTC added, they're working on it. That one, we'll have to wait and see what's happening. But watch this too. For new Apollo nuts. So, you guys, there's a lot of you watching this right now that aren't Apollo nuts yet. But you will be. You will. Let's put it this way. Watch this.
Is an all-in-one digital currency which combines the features of mainstream cryptocurrencies into one platform. Apollo has made history by becoming the first project to utilize sharding on an active blockchain. In 2020, the foundation will focus on achieving true mass adoption via its national currency initiative. The initial target is the continent of Africa, where the foundation has partnered with ADF Group to pitch to all 54 nations on the continent of 1.2 billion people. This is big. The foundation is also developing tools for mass adoption, including a light wallet app. The mobile app will have a QR code as well as merchant features. This will help Apollo to gain merchant adoption globally. Apollo's aims are pretty ambitious, to say the least. It aims to become the all-in-one crypto for all use cases. If it manages to achieve these goals, it could be on its way to become one of the top cryptocurrencies in the future. Definitely one to keep your eye on.
Definitely big. And when you look what they've done by hiring George, who is a CTO at Huawei, for advisor to blockchain security, And they're going to DAG Consensus Protocol in 2020, Apollo Cloud, TPS 1 million plus. Yeah, big stuff happening for Apollo. That's why the all-in-one, which has been building for 2 years now, is really starting to find its way through and doing things that no other coin is doing. And that is working in Egypt, going for their second meeting coming up this Monday. Yeah, just a few days from now. And pursuing in Egypt. Then rebranding from Apollo Foundation to the Apollo FinTech. Very good. That's all I can say. Is very good. This piece here, we are finally coming down to the wire of Apollo, so it's certainly okay to start getting excited at this point. We are finalizing the CEX and many other projects. Screenshots and dates coming. Apollo FinTech restructure finalization coming with website and white paper. Gold Ink, the much anticipated survival MMO, utilizing the Apollo blockchain is near completion. Materials will be released soon. That Gold Ink, that's a mining game that you can play with real gold currency. They'll have more info on that. Big changes come to Apollo's wallet, including new fee system that will significantly increase forging rewards in the wallet that you can download from the website wallet page. You have forging available, free coins. Bitcoin, they do mining, use up a lot of electricity. Apollo, you press a button in your wallet and you start doing it. Don't worry about it. Just no big electricity use. There come the coins. Ding dong. There's qualifications, but they come in. Feature additions and fixes, alias system, returning, and more. Hopefully the marketplace, they got to get the marketplace picture issue fixed. But in the marketplace, you can buy using your Apollos, the APLs, and have these products delivered to your door. Apollo's the only one that has that in the wallet, the all-in-one wallet. We talked about that top secret project that's coming, and there's a lot of work that's going into all this, and they're going from one product, they're all in one. You really can't say it's one product because they got the all-in-one piece. But when you look at what they're doing for the rebranding, and they're going to have 10 different choices and products for government use and things like that, Apollo's innovative, and they're basically with the sharding that nobody else could do. Apollo's got it going on their blockchain. Yeah, that's innovation. The updater, which prevents forks and 51% attacks. Easy updating of the network. It's Apollo's. Yeah, innovation. When you look at the all-in-one combination and the things that they added to that all-in-one wallet, yep. And look at this, innovating. Partnered with the ADF group. There's your chairman of the ADF group, and that's Apollo's partner. Yep, hi. And then the Minister of Communications for Lesotho signing the agreement with Legal and Willie, Director of Operations Apollo Africa. Apollo Africa is based out of the ADF building in Africa, South Africa. Okay, then you have, like I said, the all-in-one with all this domination. The speed of 1 to 2 seconds, soon enough to go to the sub-second. They've been working on that, getting very close to doing it. Sub-second speed, the best privacy, kicking butt on Verge, Monero Dash, and more, with all the IP masking and the coin shuffling. But when you look at all this that they have and why the government why they're planning on using it, the light wallets that they have, that they're doing, QR scanning out in stores to spend your Apollos in Africa and beyond. Right. There's so much going on with Apollo to make sure that, we talk about mass adoption, but guess what? It's going to be a lot of people using it. Can't say it's going to be across the board worldwide, but you can't say there's going to be millions of people. Lesotho's got 2 million. Egypt's got 100 million. And they're working with so many other countries. Yeah, that's the ticket. Apollo DEX. Can't wait to see that in full-blown mode with black mode. And BTC. Cannot wait. The all-in-one digital asset is about to rock. The 2.2 million volume is going to be squat when you look at it 30 days from now. Squat. And that's the best way to put it. The time has come. Apollo, yes, is about to rock. And when you're going to hear this, all the news coming up out of Africa, Apollo signing MOUs with ding, dang, 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 dang. The CEX with the Fiat Gateway, the volume is going to be reported. You're going to see the price go up because of the volume going up. All this is coming. So, getting in on the ground floor of any good project, established like Apollo is something that I'm not your financial advisor, but I'll say this. Do your own research. Look at the over 700 videos I have of Apollo for the last 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Look at those. Look at what's around you on Twitter. Do a search on Twitter. Apollo's got it. And their partnership with the ADF group is making things happen. The innovation that they're doing right now with these new products coming out. Wait till you see the new website. Wait till you see the CEX that's open to the world to buy using Apollo's trusted network. Yeah. Instead of dealing with exchanges, you just don't know if they're going to run off with the coins, if they're out of Mandarin or wherever. Think about what Apollo has for you. That's the ticket. The ADF signed their partnership with Apollo because they trust them. George from MALWARE came to Apollo because it's such a good organization. Why would George come if it wasn't a great organization? Oh, look at that. I must go now. I've been talking too long. Everybody have a great one. Breaking news, I'll have it for you. Enjoy it.